leader at quarterback. As he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the Eagles.
Season is in high gear. Off we go with Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints from their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State's Justin Fields. Now Fields going to throw the first play. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up on linebacker Eric Kendricks. And the Colts are going to take possession.
Well, they can't get into it with Willie Williams, and they can beat on mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down to the 5-yard line here, second and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup of their wide receivers against this secondary. That was a success, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Justin Jefferson, touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts use the early turn to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys battle that around. And oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I think his linemen around him kind of got him saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Checking on the numbers last week for Robinson. 7 carries, run 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from that crowd last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level. Of course, that man running the ball, he should see the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there, and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. To the left side, complete for Murray Cooper. He's going to get the first down also. Down the sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Murray Cooper, 66 yards. And the Saints are extra point away from evening this one. Extra point and good by Sanders. And we are tied 7. Strong Sanders, 7 now as they kick it away. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception from the 10. And he returns those to the 22. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers? Are you one of those guys that get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye. And ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully to get to the Super Bowl that way.
On first down, and dropped to throw. And good coverage there, and it's second down. The Colts at 6-3 on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Toward the sideline, look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one, David, challenge for so the challenge there is not going their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Again, he'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw again. Right sideline, that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. He gets right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for a first and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's out the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And now the Saints get set to try out there. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And it's a great thing to have on the sideline. You know, you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they can't get the field, I'll guarantee you what they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Fields. And this one is
Yeah, it stood out to me on tape. The way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Fields now to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they get the third conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Well, he tries to force it in and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone, drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
First down, he'll drop the throw. He's going to get this one out to his back. So maybe stopped here for no gain, and it's second down. First carry for Joe Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain in the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
No delay for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Boy, they definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. There's second and 10 down from the 29. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there, the 22. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2. Now they're trying to make it a perfect 3-for-3 to start. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. Back to throw again. Touchdown Colts. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right. Saints is a defensive quarterback. Wants to win this again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles. Anything you try to avoid after the first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, we're going to do the same thing.
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete. Make him feel good about himself and continue to lead the offense.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Up the middle, give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league. You can bring up 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand your guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And it'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. 3rd and long, it's Fields. That's out wide for Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. That's that's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on the end zone for a touchdown. So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do, put a man out.
And he'll get into the end zone, touchdown, Indianapolis. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And is that what you're taking in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it? Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were.
McCann for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From way up at the 23. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. First play's a run with Nwangu. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly into the turf. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Fields. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Fields on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Wide open. Amari Cooper. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dallas Goedert from 21 yards away. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we come to past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And able to get this out to the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Hey, Blue! Ready?
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Joe Mixon.
30 yards.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Slot man moves right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now here's a throw that's complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now here on EA. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll set up a throw. Yeah, he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to Nwangu. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He'll look to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a first down throw, Fields.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off play action, Fields.
He's going to let it fly.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Drew. On the ball.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside 2 minutes. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
Go red. Black shot.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Fields.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Indianapolis, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the problems just get